how can we talk about abundance mindset and manifestation without talking about Shah Rukh Khan?
And like you always say, give the energy you receive.
You just park wherever you want and then your car gets vandalized.
So cool.
It is still the best selling record in the whole world.
It really is. It's insane.
And-
It is the highest example of Delulu.
If you want to make a change, you have to start with the man in the mirror.
But when you talk about delusion, there has to be an element of honesty to it. Can I put that on a t-shirt?
Merch idea.
Yeah, more idea. Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Wait, One More Thing. I'm Jyotsna Bhamani.
I'm Neha Kapoor and we are in the double digits when it comes to episode numbers.
Yes, we are. Woohoo!
And my god, this has been such a weird yet beautiful undertaking. This is the embodiment of Delulu is the Silulu, because when we started, we had no idea how to run a podcast and there is no production company backing us. It's just the two of us doing it. We will show you our setup also someday. It has been shown on Instagram. But we started this without any knowledge of YouTube or Spotify or how to run a podcast, how to operate these mics. All we knew was a little bit of reel editing, that's it. We are editing our episodes ourselves. We are distributing this ourselves. And how does it feel to be so Delulu?
It feels great, if I must say. This is a very Shagun wala episode, 11 number. But yeah, it feels so good. It feels like we've achieved something, and I think we were talking about this on WhatsApp. Ki, 2 mahine to वैसे भी बीतने थे. 2 months had to pass away anyway. But now we have so much to show for in these 2 months, right? And truly at this point, I feel like it does not matter where this goes. Truly, obviously, I want the best of the best for this undertaking and for us. But at the same time, I feel now I'm truly at a stage where, that thing of ki like karm karo, phal ki ichha mat karo, it's getting deep. But truly, like I'm like this, the process of this is so fun. Yes, there are frustrations sometimes and this and that. Like for this episode, to set up for this episode, it took us 1 whole hour today, which is much more than what it usually takes, right?
Yeah.
It is these. But yeah, the point being, it's fun. I enjoy the process now, and it is great because I get to spend time with you as well.
Yay! So, like you said, the hour had to pass anyway, so might as well do something productive
Yeah.
and do something together. I am glad we started this, and in fact, now that I think about it, every single thing I've done in my life has been Delulu is the Sululu, even though I don't like this phrase, but I understand why the internet came up with it. It is a fun phrase to talk about abundance mindset, about manifestation, about everything works out for me.
That's true. I feel there's so many examples in both of our lives. I mean, ये तो चलो podcast तो है ही, but also individually from you having the guts to leave a job that is not working out for you, to be able to move cities. For me, I think the biggest example I can think of is कि I wanted to change my career at an age which is usually seen as very कि oh my god, you're so late, कि like इस उम्र में कौन ये सब करता है. But yeah, we've been delusional a little bit, and it has worked out for us so far. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I would say that I've always had that abundance mindset that if something is not working out for me, I don't have to hang on to it just because of the fear that I will not find anything else. I understand it comes with privilege. Not everybody has the resources and the backing to leave a job when it's not working out for them. But I've done it even when there was nothing in my bank account. And the next day I found something even better, because I feel that, and this I think applies to every aspect in your life. If you are hanging on to things that are not working out for you, you are making something occupy that space that could be taken by something or somebody else.
True.
Right? Like people hang on to relationships that don't work out for them because they think ki, I will not find anybody else. But the problem is, the more you hang on to it, the more likely it is that you will not find anybody else, because why would somebody walk into your life while you're committed to somebody else?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So you have to make that space empty, be single for a while, date yourself for a while, and that's when you will find somebody else, is what I firmly believe in.
True. Yeah, no, I'm so with you on that. And, I was thinking, like you said, this is the abundance mindset that you have always had when you've, wanted to take a decision like this that might be a little risky. I feel whenever I've taken those decisions, my mindset actually in that moment is never, oh, Delulu is the so let's do it. My mindset, I think, actually, I call it my gut feeling, call it, everybody calls it the gut feeling. But I feel for me, it's the gut feeling thing which is more prevalent, because whenever I've wanted to do something, chahe wo, like, okay, let's take this example only. Me wanting to move to Bangalore for a diploma in something which I have, sar pair kuch nahi hai, दूर दूर तक engineering और इसका कोई relation नहीं है. It was purely based on my instincts. And again, I recognize my privilege that I was able to do that. I know not everybody can, but at the same time, I'm also proud of myself that I still could have taken the conventional route, but I just, again, my gut was like, no, I know this job is not for me. I know I won't be happy here. I have to do something different. I will find it one day. And then when I did, it just clicked. Like something clicked in my mind. And that happens with people also. So now I've started trusting this instinct of mine. I've also ignored it a lot of times. But I've started trusting this instinct. And actually, that example applies to you also. I think when we met, again, there was that click. And also that click in a way ki, no, this is not like a temporary, like people come and go kind of a thing in your life. Like I knew ki, oh yeah, oh, she's going to stay. Like, this one's going to stay in my life. So whenever I've listened to that gut feeling, I've never been let down by it. So thank you.
But you know what? Even to listen to your gut, even to be able to hear that voice, I think you need to declutter your life a little bit. Otherwise, the noise will be too much.
Yeah, room saaf karo.
No, zindagi ko saaf karo from the people who are not aligned with you, from the things that are not aligned with you, because otherwise that will just be noise. And you will not be able to listen to your gut when your gut is actually trying to tell you something and sometimes shouting at you. That has happened to me. And I knew that, okay, my gut is shouting at me and I'm not paying attention to it because I'm surrounded by too much noise. Noisy people and noisy things. So you have to sometimes either isolate yourself. That is my modus operandi. I isolate myself from people just to be able to listen to it. But I think everyone has to figure out what works for them. And that's when the magic of Delulu starts working. Right?
And it eventually becomes the Salulu. Yeah, hopefully. Decluttering physically also helps me a lot, and I will sit with my pen and paper. I'm still very old school like that. I need my pen, I need my paper to just be like, okay, what are my thoughts? What am I thinking? The whole monkey brain thing. That tends to work. Life hack.
That is your preferred way of detangling your thoughts. Right? Which is fine. Delulu doesn't just mean that you just believe that the universe is with you and you don't do any action. That doesn't work.
True.
Right? That cannot work at all. The universe will be like, what are you doing? You're just sitting on your ass and I'm trying to help you.
Yeah. Utho kuch karo.
Yeah. But also, sometimes logic is not required. Like, I'll give you this example. You know this example of how I found my apartment. Right?
Yeah.
So when I was looking for an apartment a few years ago, it was just an impulsive decision. I called up this broker I found on Instagram the same day and I told him to show me a few flats. He showed me at least 5 or 6. I didn't like anything else. And then he was like, there is a studio apartment. It's a little bit small, but have a look at it. I was like, okay. And it was stunning.
I love that place so much.
So I was like, yes, I'm taking this. And that conversation happened. In the night, I get a call from him saying that, sorry, somebody else had already signed the papers for that apartment. So I can give you the one next door, which is very similar. But I remember that place. It was similar, but it was not the same. So I was like, no, I want the one I saw. He said, no, ma'am, the papers are already done. And legally, I can't do anything else. Any normal person in that situation would have thought that legally, if that place belongs to somebody else now, I'm not going to get it.
Yeah.
And I would have given up. But I'm not normal. So I opened up my journal and I started writing. I wrote, I live in, and I wrote the address of the place, the flat number. I live in that apartment with natural light, with an open balcony, with a desk in the room. I described the whole place and I wrote it in present tense that I live there. Okay? And I put it under my pillow at night. In the morning, I get a call saying that, ma'am, that person has backed out. You can have the place. So So clearly something I did, my woo-woo
for you.
magic,
Yeah.
it worked.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it, right? I feel everybody based on their the book Secret, when it came out, it was all the rage. So you call it
Yeah.
secret, you call it manifestation, you call it, I don't know what are the terms for it. I'm sure a lot of religions actually have their own explanation of what this is, what this thing is. But at the end of the day, the crux of it is कि वही कि थोड़ा सा delusional you have to be in life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
a little bit.
And I feel that now that I think about it, the logic behind it could be that every place has its energy, right? I put that energy into writing, right? And I put that intention out there in the world. So that place had to be mine.
Yeah.
There was no other choice.
And you're only going to get better things in the future, I'm so sure. Like better apartments, better everything.
But I should mention this also. I had that place for a few years and I was holding on to it even though I was not in India at that point of time. But then I decided, why am I thinking that I'm not going to find anything better?
Because that's how you got it in the first place.
Yeah.
No, you got it in the first place thinking ki I need to have the abundance mindset. So why keep it in your life?
Exactly.
Again, the opposite
So if
reason.
it is not serving a purpose in my life right now, I didn't want to hold on to it, and I don't like to hold on to materialistic things anyway. So I let it go because I know that in future, whenever I need an apartment again, I'm going to find something even better.
I'm 100%
And
sure
I'm
about
also
that.
delulu to assume right now that maybe I'll find the same place again.
This is such a big, nice example that you gave life giveaway. And I was like, okay, let me think what example I can share. And the only thing that comes to my mind are, I'm sure there are bigger things I've done this in, but very small life situations like finding parking. I'm not kidding. I swear, I'm not kidding. So many times, like, you will hear about certain places कि अरे वहाँ तो हम जाते ही नहीं है, वहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा पार्किंग का इशू है. And I don't know, I'm so delusional in my head about this कि it's like मुझे तो हमेशा वहाँ पार्किंग मिल जाती, मुझे तो आज तक कोई दिक्कत नहीं हुई कि oh I'm sorry that happens with you, but you know what, I'm very lucky, I guess. I always find parking there. And you know what, every time I go to that place, to that mall or whatever the heck that restaurant is, yeah, I find parking. मतलब ऐसे कभी हुआ होगा, चलो once in a while नहीं मिलती है, but like I'm going with that intention कि मुझे पार्किंग मिलेगी और पास में मिलेगी क्योंकि मुझे आलस है, मुझे चलना नहीं ज़्यादा, so I'll find it. And I find it.
Or you just park wherever you want and then your car gets vandalized.
I think that would be too delusional.
But it has happened.
It has happened. Oh yeah, that happened I was with you only, right? Yeah.
No, you remember somebody threw oil on your car.
Oh, that.
How do you not remember this?
I can't. I have actually 3-4 incidents like that. So, but yeah, that one actually has to be the most traumatizing. It was near our Sabiha mutual friend house. I think we had met for a game night or something. It was such a fun day. And then at the end of the day, I had parked thinking this was an abandoned house.
But it wasn't.
But it wasn't. It was very much not abandoned.
Yeah.
And there were real life people living there. But also their fault for making their house look abandoned. I'm telling you, if I take you there right now also, you will be like, ये scary house hai. You know, like वो भूत बंगला, which every colony has one, like, you know, nobody goes there, भूत बंगला है, बच्चे वहाँ मत खेलो. It looks like that. No lights, nothing. शाम का time था, there were no lights there. And suddenly this uncle comes out कि like, हमारे साथ से पहले भी हो चुका है. So this was, I was not the only delulu one. They were like, ऐसा होता है, but apparently उनका गुस्सा इतने टाइम में मुझ पे ही निकलना था. And this man, he threw oil on my windshield, and he also put a lot of things around my car, so I couldn't take it out.
Maybe they were zombies because the behavior is very zombie-like, and they
Right?
live in a place like this.
And you know what the worst part is? While they were abusing me and saying all these bad things to me, and I hate them. They made me cry. Fucking assholes. Please beep all of this. Please beep all of this just because I want to get my frustration out. Be delusional, but see where you're parking. Is the moral of the story.
I feel like abundance mindset, whether it works or not, is irrelevant sometimes because sometimes what else is the option? Are you going to go into something thinking negatively about it? Are you going to start a new venture thinking it's not going to work out? Then why would you start it?
Exactly.
Right? Are you going to go into a date thinking that it's not going to work out? Then why would you go?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
No, and I feel people like this, people like us and so many other people who are delusional about certain things in their life, yeah, these are the kind of people जो कुछ भी बदलते हैं life में, चाहे वो खुद के लिए हो or is it for the world around them. So if I'm delusional about my own life, you know, I can make a change in my life. Who knows, I could be 40 and be like, oh, I don't want to cook anymore, I want to do something else. That is completely something I could do, you know, and I will do it because ठीक है, I am delusional like that. Yes, the imposter syndrome is still very much going to be there, I think, but ठीक है, I will still do it. And at the same time, I'm also delusional about a lot of my surroundings, you know, like we talk so many times about how we're very fortunate to have parents who are understanding and they listen to us, but that did not happen overnight, did it? I actually was delusional enough to be like, listen, no, I want to have the kind of relationship with my parents where, yes, of course, the love and the respect is it, but at the same time, I don't want to keep living my life hiding things from them, right? Be it my personal life, be it my professional life, or be it a minor inconvenience like, you know, I'm not in the city or mujhe bukhar ho gaya. You know, like it's the smallest of things. I want to be able to share those things with them. And that can only happen when I'm delusional enough to like, no, you know, I will have that kind of relationship with them and then I will work towards it.
That's how any change in the world has happened, because some people, some revolutionaries, see, they didn't start off as revolutionaries. They were just people who wanted to make a change. And eventually, the world started calling them a revolutionary or an activist or somebody who has made a change, because they had that belief, even though the world around them was telling them, you are delusional. That reminds me of a Michael Jackson song, obviously, that if you want to...
Surprise.
Yeah. If you want to make a change, you have to start with the man in the mirror. Right?
Exactly.
The entire song is about that. And I think his entire life has been about that. He started at a point in life, in the world, where he grew up in segregation, right? Black people were not allowed to do a lot of things. They were allowed to make their music, but they were subjected to, okay, you are going to make music in only this genre. You can do R&B, you can do soul, but you cannot cross over into pop and rock, right? You cannot be played on MTV. MTV never played black artists before Michael Jackson.
That is insane.
Right.
And this is not even that far back of a history. It's still very much recent
It was
history.
the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
But he was delusional enough to think that I can be the first black artist to be played on MTV and I can pave the way for other black artists.
Yep.
He was delusional enough to write post-its on his mirror saying, I will have the best-selling record in the whole world. And
That's
it is
so cool.
It is still the best-selling record in the whole world.
It really is.
Right. He wrote on his mirror saying, I will be the biggest artist the world has ever seen.
Yeah.
And isn't that true? I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. And Abhi, to these things, like we talk about affirmation, we talk about manifestation, all of these practices, the lucky girl syndrome, stuff like that. None of that existed. He literally brought all of these things from his thoughts to reality.
Yeah.
And that is insane. Only someone delusional can do that. I mean, maybe I think our feeds are pretty much Michael Jackson now. Mine also. But yeah, like anytime I open social media, people are still obsessed with him, love him. And I'm sorry, I don't see that kind of reverence for any other artist. And if there is that kind of reverence for any other artist, I'm sorry, I don't think they deserve it, because it's not just about the art he created, it's about everything else he stood up for.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately we know not a lot of artists have the spine to do that anymore today.
Because, you know, a lot of people become artists for reasons which are not for the art. Right? For the money, for the fame, which is fine. That is your prerogative. If you want to make money, you become an artist. If you want to get fame. But that is all you will get. You will not have the love that this person got.
Yeah.
Right? Because he did it for the love of the art. And that shows in every single song, because he could have easily made sleazy songs. Right? Although he does have sensual, erotic songs, but those are so aesthetically made.
The difference, right? Sleazy or sensual ke beech mein, which an artist, yeah, he has done justice to music like
And
that.
most of his songs are about bringing a change in the world. Who's doing that right now? Even though right now we need it.
Exactly, now is the time to be talking about those things.
Yeah. But yeah, we can talk about Michael Jackson all day, every day. But yeah, one of the most delusional people who made it happen, who still makes us believe that delusion works, because that delusion is not just delusion, it is self-belief.
You said it very well. I think so. When I talk about this now, when I talk about delusion now, I'm thinking of like a line, because it is, imagine it's like it's a spectrum, you can say. I think you start with self-belief, then dheere dheere it goes into the category of delusion. But also when you go too far off on the other side, delusion के बाद वहाँ पे then थोड़ा सा you step into the category of, a little bit of overconfidence, or like maybe a little bit of narcissism, and, like arrogance. Actually, I think arrogance would be the right word. So I feel I'm imagining all these things on a spectrum, and, finding that one sweet spot for yourself where, of course, there is a self belief based on the past achievements you've had कि ये तो मुझे belief है, I know I can achieve this, इससे मैं +10 जा सकती हूँ. But it goes into the delusional category where you're like, no, +10 नहीं, मुझे +100 जाना है.
It's like somebody with no sur or tal saying that I'm going to be the biggest singer in the world.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So you need to be a little...
You have to have the
realistic
talent or the intellect to back it up.
True.
You can't just make dreams that have no connection to your abilities. Right.
And when do you think it goes off into the extreme kind? Because I think we've both seen examples of people, like I can very well think of very specific people in my professional life that I've seen. Most of them tend to be men with all the, unearned confidence that they have. That, okay, they are delusional good, but then, it gets too extreme to the point of...
Then you become... then you become Donald Trump, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Essentially. Like, the extreme of that is like narcissism, or like you become a sociopath, essentially. Right?
Yeah.
So it's about finding the right spot. That's what she said.
No, I think that self-belief and unearned confidence are two different things. And people with no self-awareness cannot distinguish between the two. And I think the examples that we have experienced in our life, especially when it comes to men, is the Raja Beta syndrome. That is what gave them the unearned confidence. That mera beta to bahut hi amazing hai, without making them inculcate any skills whatsoever.
Yep.
You can have confidence in your kids if you are also enabling them to work on their skills. Yeah, like today I can't be that delusional to think that what is something I can't achieve right now.
Yeah, what is something you can't do? Okay, let's say sports. I think sports is something both of us are not very into.
But that's something we are not into. Let's say we were into it, then of course we can do it.
Yeah, that's
right.
true.
Like I
can't be a basketball player because I'm not that tall. I think that is something I truly cannot do even if I like basketball.
Yeah, let's say today I want to say that I'm going to be an Air Force pilot. I can't because I can't see.
Right? Yeah, that is a physical limitation. Yeah.
Right. So if my eyesight is not great, I can't be an Air Force pilot.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can, like, let's put it this way. Be delusional about the things that you already want to do and you can achieve. Right? Don't go into it thinking that, oh my god, it doesn't work out for anybody, so it's not going to work out for me. Then don't do it. Then what is the point?
Yeah.
Like we were talking about going on a date, let's say, for example. If I think, oh, none of my dates have worked out, this is also not going to work out because people are anyway unhappy out there, so it doesn't work out for anybody. Then I will not have fun dressing up for it. I will not have fun driving myself to it. I will be like, oh my god, what is this restaurant? What is this food? I don't like it. Then I will be a bummer.
Yeah.
Right?
For yourself and for the company.
Yeah. Right. So you have to go into it thinking that, oh, I'm going to have fun today. I'm going to meet an interesting person. You might hate each other. But if you go into it thinking that, then what's the point? Then don't meet that person.
Otherwise don't just do it. Otherwise sit at home.
Yeah. But I think that happens when people meet just about anybody. Right? You can't meet anybody and everybody.
You have to be selective.
You have to be selective. You have to have a slight amount of attraction, whether it is their intellect or their looks or a mix of everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But sometimes I think that I've had fun on dates because I am fun.
Oh, I have noticed that. I think we spoke about it for the first time, and when you said it, I felt kuch crack ho gaya dimag mein. Like my eyes were open and I was like, oh my god, that is not just for dates, but also for other people, like be it whatever, friends, family, relatives, whatever. Like when I'm having a conversation with them, I'm like, listen, I'm actually thinking, what are you contributing to this conversation right now? I know we're having fun because I am fun, but like agar main chup ho jaungi, so I don't think this meeting is going to be a lot of fun.
I remember telling you, do you have chemistry or are you just a fun person?
Yeah, that was the sentence. Yeah.
And
can I put that on a t-shirt?
Merch idea.
Yeah, merch idea.
I think I also remember telling you one time that you were talking about some guy and saying he's very nice. I'm like, bare minimum.
Yeah.
If he's not nice, why would you go and see him?
Yeah, exactly. All of these delusions, they start and end with you. I can't put my expectations and hopes on somebody else.
Yeah.
And that could be the person I'm the closest to in this world. It could be my close friends. It could be my own mother. मतलब I can't. All these delusions, everything we're talking about, ये यहीं से शुरू होता है, यहीं पे खत्म होता है.
Yeah.
It would be so unfair to the person in front of me. I'm putting my delusions in front of them. They'll be like, yeah, I have my own life to live.
Yeah.
And then you get disappointed.
I've made that mistake in the past, thinking that if only I would love this person harder, it would just become okay. Everything is going to work out. It doesn't work like that because two people are involved. I can't keep putting in the effort, assuming that my delusion is going to make this relationship work. No. If the effort is not two ways, it's not going to work out.
And like you always say, give the energy you receive, right? I love that. I say it so many times. I've said this to so many people. I think that's also a very good t-shirt idea.
Yeah.
Right? Like maybe on a cap or something. Like
Yeah.
give the energy you receive.
Give the energy you receive, give the effort you receive. Right?
True.
And that also I learned with experience, right? I don't think anybody said that to me. That's why I wish I had a me.
Yeah, na?
But see,
Salu bhai.
I am delulu enough to think that no matter how long I have to wait, I am going to find the right partner for me. And I'm delulu enough to think that even if I don't, I'm going to be okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh my god, exactly same page. Like
Yeah.
what you said, copy paste. I feel exactly the same. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like there's no. I think neither of us are in a position to be like, just any Tom, Dick, or Harry.
Yeah, because
Marry him.
if we were not delulu about this, we would have settled for anybody.
And there were multiple options throughout the years where we easily could have, gone down that path.
There always are, like we spoke in the last episode as well. Like we live in a country where arranged marriage is preferred by everybody. So it's so easy to find a partner here.
So easy.
You don't have to be lovable at all.
Yeah. You just have to have some weird checklist
Yeah.
and just pretend in the first few meetings that you're this certain person, and that's it. It's very easy.
If you're a man, you don't have to have any checklist. You just have to be employed.
हाँ.
है ना?
Yeah, exactly. और
That's it.
गोल रोटी बनाने आनी चाहिए हमको as girls.
हाँ.
अब नहीं, but आजकल no. The society has progressed. You also have to have a job.
Oh yeah.
But job घर से करे तो better होगा. जो वो भी I've heard people say that कि job चलेगा but work from home. We will
Yeah.
prefer if she's working from
Because-
home.
And people need you in the kitchen anytime, na?
Kitchen कभी पैर दबाना हो, कभी मेरी तबीयत खराब, मेरा कौन ध्यान रखेगा? मेरा बेटा.
We always
So
start
delusional.
ranting about this.
No, but it's true. He's like they're so delusional. They're expecting कि ये लड़की जो आपको 4 दिन पहले से जानती है वो आपके पैर दबाएगी, but not your own son.
Yeah.
जो कि बोल रहा है मम्मी खाना लगा दो. मतलब I think it wouldn't be one of our episodes if we didn't get to man hating a little bit.
A little bit. But you know, I come from a family where my brother has done more kitchen work than I have. And he still does because he lives in the US. So there's no help.
He has to.
Yeah. Help is okay.
And he likes baking and stuff, right?
I mean, daily stuff also. He does the dishes and he will make breakfast and all of that. So, but even seeing that example, even then I know that this is rare. This
It is rare.
This is not the common thing that
It's
happens in the
not.
world. So,
It's not.
so people think that you hate men and you hate the patriarchy because you come from a conservative family. That's not true in my case or your case.
Yeah, true.
We come from very liberal families where we were never told to go to the kitchen. We did it ourselves because we wanted to. But we still are self-aware enough to know the fact that we are the privileged ones and we have to speak up for the people who don't have a voice.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have a platform right now. We have started something.
Yeah.
So obviously, hum hi bolenge, right? And also, it again comes to the whole thing of I have been and I'll continue to be delusional enough to at least try and change the lives of women around me.
Yeah.
You know, itna to मैं कर सकती हूँ. I know I can't be a neta and go out there and do things. I know
I mean, you can.
I can if I wanted to, but I choose not to. Let's say that. I choose not to go take my life in that direction. But at least मैं अपने आसपास का तो बदलूँ. If I can't change that also, then तो मतलब I don't know what's the word लानत है. You know, you know what I mean.
Okay, how can we talk about abundance mindset and manifestation without talking about Shah Rukh Khan? He is the most perfect example of somebody who was delusional enough to think that I have the power, I have the ability, I have the talent to rule this city. He just went to the city. I don't know if this story is true or if it's a rumor or if it's exaggerated that he went to Marine Drive and he said, one day I'm going to rule this city. But even if this is not true, he had that belief and he was an outsider. He was not from a film family, right? So he was delusional enough to think that I'm not just going to be an actor, right? There are people who come and who become actors and people forget them. He became the most unforgettable face we will ever have.
Yeah.
Right?
And he is the term superstar personified in the truest sense. And I don't know after him we're going to have any superstars. I mean, at least for me, I'm sorry, I draw the line at Shah Rukh Khan. Nobody after him has managed to take that position.
He himself said it, right? I'm the last of the stars.
Yeah, he said it. And also, isn't there this interview of him with Anupama Chopra where I think she was like, what about longevity in your career? This and he was like, I'm going to be around.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. Like his own song.
Chand Tare Todna.
Chand Tare Todna.
That song, I feel like he manifested every word. He manifested the heck out of it.
I've seen so many edits of it. I love seeing it. I get goosebumps.
Okay, do you know this? If people don't know this, I have to say it. That song was shot opposite Mannat before he had it.
Yup. I know about this. It's insane. It is the highest example of Delulu is the...
Yeah. He's dancing in front of his current house. It was not his house back then. And saying things like, Shan se rahu sada. That's crazy.
I swear.
That is destiny, obviously. He also says that luck is a big factor. But he was putting it out there. He was saying things like that, and I'm sure people told him, and people were talking behind his back also, that he's so arrogant. Because when you say good things about yourself, people will call you arrogant. Oh, ye apne aap ko samajhta kya hai?
Yeah.
I remember this. And he had that extreme confidence, that Scorpio confidence. And people took it as arrogance. People still call him arrogant.
Yeah, they do.
But we know that is confidence.
But he has all of that to back it up. He has a right to be arrogant at this point, but he's still so nice. But you know what I mean? Actually gives a fudge about the people, his fans and everybody, people around him. And it is impossible to reach there without, like, sirf self-belief to enough hai hi nahi. It is impossible to reach from this point A to point B to that level of success without some delusion. And I'm also, as I said, I'm also saying this to myself about my new project that, I have the self-belief most days, but I also need to be delusioned about it. I'm going to be the best and I'm going to give people the best food. So, there is some delusion that is needed, I guess.
But you do have examples at home. Like you spoke about changing careers at a certain age. I have spoken about this before that my dad, he changed his career in his 50s and 60s. Like he started writing books, he started studying psychology. He was never a psychologist from the beginning.
Right.
He became a psychologist eventually, and at an age where people think that now it's done, whatever career I chose when I was 25 years old.
Life,
yeah. But that I think also gave me the confidence to change my careers many times. I have no experience in podcasting, but I'm still doing this. I started blogging when blogs were not even a thing, right? Which you also did.
Yeah.
So I think we have been Delulu quite a bit, and we have made it work because it is not just Delulu, it is abundance mindset. It is thinking that there are plenty of resources in the world and you don't have to cut anybody else down for you to succeed.
No, absolutely not. And I think this agenda has actually been fed to us a lot through pop culture and a lot of billionaires or whatever that rat race, you have to be better than everybody, you have to do this, do that, and it's okay किसी को लात भी मारनी पड़े तो आगे बढ़ो. But no, I also completely disagree with that. I think, and speaking of, again, example I've seen in my life, my dad, I have a lot of it I got to see, but also I was young when he was going through the most difficult time of his life. But even today, I see how he handles his life, the honesty he lives with, and you can absolutely be successful while staying true to yourself, while being an honest person who is not out to get people, who's not trying to take advantage of, like the smallest of things, like taking care of your employees, for example.
Yeah. So, like I said, that, if you want to make a change, you have to start with the man in the mirror.
I think that's a very good note to end on.
Yes.
Yeah?
So let's keep being Delulu. And can I please stop saying this word?
Yes, be delusional. It's okay, you don't have to say it. This was the last time. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Be delusional.
Be delusional, be optimistic, be excited about things, don't be jaded, which I have to remind myself also. I get jaded about a lot of things, but I also get excited when I have to be excited, like this podcast.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
I mean, we could have given up at episode 4, thinking that, oh my god, nobody's watching, let's just give it up.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to give up no matter who's watching, no matter who's not watching. Till the time we get bored of each other.
Which is never happening. I won't let that happen. So that
I'm
won't
stuck.
happen. Yes, you are. Can I do this?
She's stuck.
Not going anywhere.
Yes.
So yes. Oh, by the way, did I tell you this? No, I haven't. Yesterday somebody told me, and they were saying it just are being nice. I know their intentions are nice, but they said that, यार तुम लोग इतना क्या करो, तुम views खरीद क्यों नहीं लेते हो?
No.
And I was like, no, that is not happening. We are very happy with our. I don't even think it's a very slow journey. I think we're doing very well for where we are today. And yeah, good things take time, don't they?
Agencies have told me that we want to pitch your profile to brands, so please buy followers. I'm like, no, I will not.
Yeah.
Because it is going to affect my page in the long run. Instagram is going to figure out this person has bots, तो इसको ban कर दो. वो भी तो हो सकता है.
Agreed. Again, reiterates the fact that when you talk about delusion, there has to be an element of honesty to it. You need to be an honest person to yourself and to others. Then it is one thing to be delusional. You can't be like stomp on everybody's, backs and then be like, I'm delusional, let me conquer the world. So there is this aspect of honesty also that keep in mind.
True. When a guy is liking my stories and I think, oh my god, he wants to marry me. There is an element of honesty also.
Yeah. With the world today, I think some of them are already married.
Both are, I find out. Then I block them.
Oh, okay.
Then I block them. They will compliment you in DM. भाई comment में लिख देना.
No, because कोई देख लेगी ना.
बीवी देख लेगी, girlfriend देख लेगी.
इसलिए follow नहीं कर सकते. The story is actually the best way to do anything anonymously. So
हमारा engagement नहीं बढ़ाना है क्योंकि खुद की engagement हो चुकी है.
yeah. Hey, that's also a t-shirt idea.
So please like the episode, subscribe to our channel so that we can make all these ideas happen, and we will bring merch to you very soon. But for that you have to engage and do that, and we will see you later.
Bye.